share screen. তোমরা স্ক্রিন দেখতে পেলে আমাকে বলবে, জানাবে দেখতে পাচ্ছ কিনা।
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
এখানে তোমরা কজন রেজিস্ট্রেশন করলে? Okay, so most of the people you have no. So what is users? So, so far this many people actually joined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so দেখতে হবে আমাদের গ্রুপে কি বাকি যারা যে 7-8 জন তারা জয়েন করেনি। এনিওয়ে, তোমাদের মধ্যে কালকে 2 জন ইনস্টল করেছো, বাকিরা তোমার নিয়ে প্রসেস শিখে গেছো, সফটওয়্যার নিয়ে গেছো। So I think that you will be able to now do this thing. যাদের কম্পিউটার নেই তাদেরও এই সমস্ত কমান্ড গুলো প্র্যাকটিস করার জন্য, এই যে 30 কমান্ড আমি দিয়েছি, এই 30টা কমান্ড প্র্যাকটিস করার জন্য কম্পিউটারই লাগবে না, হাতায় কলমেও প্র্যাকটিসটা করতে পারো। আমি এখানে যেটা দেখাচ্ছি যে এক এক করে 1 to 30 হাউ টু পারফর্ম দিস টাস্ক, কিভাবে জানবে এই এই কমান্ড গুলো কিভাবে অ্যাক্সেস করবে। তো লেট আস ওপেন টার্মিনাল। তো যখন তুমি GUI থেকে টার্মিনালে যাচ্ছ, so you can always open from your machine either by pressing Ctrl Alt T together, it will open a terminal, or you can do one thing in your dashboard. In the latest version, this dashboard will be in the downside. In the downside, you click your dashboard, then in the dashboard you can search by terminal. So this is terminal, you click it, the same thing will happen. So either press Ctrl Alt and T for terminal in one go, or you just go to dashboard, search terminal and open up a terminal. In the terminal we can see what are the commands given by this, and everybody needs to submit a task. You just take a printout or just create a table in your Word file, then you just write down the task commands against each of the given task. Say for example, to create a directory, what is the command? With an example, for example, suppose each of you create a command a directory by your roll number, or roll number you don't have yet, no? You don't have yet roll number.
Yes sir.
You have your roll number, no?
নো স্যার।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তাহলে তোমরা যেটা করবে প্রত্যেকেই নিজের নামে, আমি একটা রোল নাম্বার তৈরি করে দেবো অ্যালফাবেটিক্যালি। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, আপাতত তোমরা নামেই করবে, আমি একবার হেড স্যারের সাথে কথা বলে দেখছি। অ্যালফাবেটিক্যালি নর্মালি আমাদের রোল নাম্বার গুলো থাকে, তো সেরকম একটা রোল নাম্বার করে দেওয়া যায়। ওকে, সো সাপোজ I am taking a name, say I am creating a directory by my name. So each of you will create a directory under same 01 2021. So the command is mkdir same 01 2021. Now So this is the command mkd. Then you can give the example mkd space same 01 hyphen 2021. Now I want to change the directory. That means I want to go under that directory. So I can write same 01 2021. So now in the left hand side you can see you are in the same 01 2021 folder or directory. Now the command 3 is asking to show the current path where you are actually. So the command is pwd, present working directory. So through this particular command I can know actually where I am basically my cursor, where is my cursor or where I'm logically is. So I am under home PSN, then this particular folder same 01 2021. Okay, now the fourth command to create a file under this directory. So to create a file under this directory, I want to create a text file. আমরা আগের দিন দেখেছিলাম আমি cat command ব্যবহার করতে পারি, nano ব্যবহার করতে পারি, gedit ব্যবহার করতে পারি। So আমি যদি cat দিয়ে করি cat a.txt, I can write something. My name is then when I go to the next slide, I need to space Control D. So one text file named a.txt has been created. Now similarly I can use nano editor. Nano is a full screen editor, cat is a line editor, nano b.txt. So a full screen editor will be coming. There I can type something. Then to save this particular file, command is Control O, write out. Then you just press enter to ensure that this is the name of the file a.txt. Then I can exit by giving Control X. This caret sign is actually stands for control X. Now you can see that I have two files a.txt and b.txt. Now unfortunately I have mistyped this a.txt as a.xt. So in such cases what to do? I can delete and I can always rebuild a file, but otherwise I can change the name of the file. So move, the command is mv, stands for move a.txt old file, then new file name a.txt. Now you see my file name changed from a.xt to a.txt. Now to save a file, to display a file, to save a file, it depends on the editor. For cat line editor it is Control D, for nano editor it is this one Control O and Control X, or if you are using gedit c.txt, another file. So gedit is only available if you have a GUI. So it is actually giving you a full screen. There you can type something. Then you can utilize your graphical user interface to save. Then to exit, quit. So now you can see there are three files: a.txt created by cat, b.txt created by nano, c.txt created by gedit. To save a file, it actually depends on the fact that what particular text editor you are using. Now to display file, to display content of the file, there are again different ways. Say you can see cat command, cat c.txt, so it can display cat b.txt, or you can simply use nano file name, nano a.txt. So the file name will be coming, I can, or gedit file name. Okay, so in this way you can utilize either cat. In this case, when we are creating a file, we are giving cat redirectional sign a.txt. When we are giving this one, we are giving simply command and space. Then to edit the text file. So how to edit? Suppose I want to add one line extra. So if you using your text editor, you can always add the next line. Then you can save, Control O, exit, Control X, or you can use your gedit. Then save, then exit. Now to quit from editing window, you can always use the this thing, Control X for nano, quit for gedit, Control D for cat, and so on. To rename a file, I have already shown you that suppose we have a.txt, b.txt, c.txt. Now suppose uh, in one go I want to change the file name c.txt to um, say c.txt. So how to do that? We already have seen empty old file name, then the new file name, mv old file name, new file name. Now you see the ls by giving ls command, so cc.txt. Then to delete a file, how to delete a file? Suppose I want to delete a.txt file from here. So what to do? Rm stands for remove, hyphen f, I am removing a file, then a.txt file name. So this is the command syntax. Rm is the command, stands for remove. Hyphen f is a switch. This we call switch of the command. F stands for file. Then name of the file. Then to delete a directory, I want to delete a directory. Say for example, to delete a directory, what to do? First we need to create, suppose a directory. So I am creating a directory, mkdir say psm01. So if you can see now, so the for directory will be showing in blue color, psm01. It's an empty directory. So to remove an empty directory, you can use command rmdir. So rmdir psm01. So to remove an empty directory, empty means nothing under this directory, no file. So you can see immediately it can delete the empty directory. Now suppose it's a non-empty directory. Suppose I am creating another directory called psm02. So there is now psm02. Now I am copying this cc.txt. cp stands for copy to psm02. So I already told you that full path you have to give home psm same 01, then under that psm02. So now if we go to cd psm02, I can see through ls command that the file already copied from same 001 2021 to psm02, and the copy is there. Now to exit from directory, cd space double dot. So I can go from this child directory psm02 to the parent directory same 01. So I am now, you can see, from psm02 to I am same 01 2021. Now here I want to delete now this psm02 directory. We already know that to delete directory the command is rmdir, but you see it will not work here. If I say rmdir psm02, it is now giving me objection that failed to remove psm02, directory is not empty. So if I want to delete that one option is there, I can go to PSM02, I can remove CC0 TXT first, then I can use rmdir command. Another way is that I can use a separate command to do that. So first let me show you that uh, how systematically we can do it. I can go to PSM02, I can remove everything, start. So this star is called wild character. Any file name dot any file extension. So if I give rm start, now there is nothing. Now I can go up. Now I can utilize rm psm02. So now it is not objecting, it is now deleting everything because it can delete empty directory. But if I don't want to go to inside the directory, or if the directory has many subdirectory has subdirectories, then files, it's a very complex thing, suppose. So in that case, what to do? So let me show that example. Let me show you that example. PSM03. Now cd PSM03. Under this, I am creating two subdirectories, and say 03A, 03B. So now under PSM03, there are 03A, 03B. Now under 03B, I am creating cat 3b.txt. Hello, control D. Going down from 03B, I am now going to 03A. There I am creating another document, cat 3a.txt. I am giving hello world, control C. So now my PSM03 has got two directories, 3A and 3B. 3A has got 3a.txt file, 3B has got 3b.txt file, and so on. So now how in one go I can delete this PSM03 command. So in that case, the job is very cumbersome. I need to go to 03A and delete everything under it. I need to go 03B and again need to delete everything under it. Then I can come to PSM03 to see whether something is there or not. So I need to follow any number of steps to delete the entire thing, entire sub branch, entire subdirectory, entire files under it. So it may take great amount of time if your folder structure is very complex and it includes many files. So now you see in such cases, without deleting anything under any of the subdirectory, any of the file, how we can in one go delete everything. So this is not, it's not a non-empty directory. If I give rmdir, it will object that directory is not empty, and emptying this directory is a great amount of time it will take. So I'm not interested in. So in one go, how to do that? So my suggestion is that in that case, if you want to delete a non-empty directory, then you give this command, just like your file, rm psm3, then hyphen r. R stands for recursive. So you delete, if you find the directory is not non-empty, you delete one subdirectory, one file, perform if another subdirectory is there, another file is there. So recursively you do it. So if I give rmpsm03-r, R stands for recursive. Now you see it is not objective, and in one go I can delete PSM03. So this is the power of the Linux thing. If you know the command, you can do things very swiftly, or if you do not know the command, you need to follow any number of steps. So this is the command to delete a non-empty directory. rm, name of the directory, hyphen r. R is a switch, stands for recursive. If it finds a subdirectory, it deletes it first. If it finds another subdirectory, it deletes, and so on. In this way, it can carry recursively, repeatedly. So we know now to delete a file, to delete a directory, to back to previous directory. How to back to previous directory? I have shown you cd space double dot space. So this is the command. It will take you to the parent directory. To back home from anywhere. তুমি যেখানেই থাকো সেখান থেকে তোমার হোম ফোল্ডারে খুঁজতে যাচ্ছ, যেখানে দাঁড়িয়ে আছো সেখানে সিডি কমান্ড দাও, cd dot, so you will be coming to your home directory. What is your home? So under home I am the user psn and the directory is there. So to back home, to see the list, suppose I want to see the list under my home directory, the command is ls. Now you see, as there are many things there, I can clear the scheme, and this ls command is very powerful. I can keep ls hyphen ll long list, so it will give me the nature of the file, no, what is the size of the file, at which state it has been created, at what time it has been created, everything. If I want all hidden files and everything under the directory, the command is lsa. ls hyphen a stands for all files including the hidden file. Hidden file are basically these dot files are called hidden files. So in one go you can see what is available including hidden files. Then if I want to see how many switches are there in ls under ls command, so for any command I can take a help. So the command is man, and I want to need to know or need to get some help on ls command, so man ls. So here it will give me that this is the command, what it actually does, list directory contents, then what are the switches. You see here hyphen a all, hyphen capital L almost all, hyphen b escape. Then there are many options. I want to see only directory hyphen t. I want to see uh, mm, without sorted order hyphen a. I want to see the file type. This is the switch hyphen file hyphen type. G group directories fast, hyphen h human readable file, and so on. And you can see L long listing, size wise sorting, reverse sorting, and so on. So by following, if you are confused with any command, you just can take the help from the system. You want to know something on cp command, copy command, so man space cp. You want to know something about rm command, man space rm. So all switches, all options under it will be coming. For example, I want to sort, I want to sort all the files or all the directories under a directory or all the files under a directory. Let us go by first by all the files under a directory in sorted order. That means alphabetically by name. So here you can see hyphen m is literal primary raw entry name. Then let me see what happens. So how to exit from man command? For any point of time, you just press Q. The moment you type Q stands for quit, it will be again going to this one. So I want to know alphabetically all directory ls hyphen t, uh, ls hyphen t. So this can give me all directory. Now alphabetically I want to know dn or d hyphen n. No, minus switch is not working. Let me create a complex task for ls. So I want to see only the directories, list directories, not their content. Then by numeric IT, by literal reverse order while sorting. So my demand is very simple. I want to list only directory. So suppose if I give ls minus ll, so these blue things are name in the blue text are basically directory. I want to show only directory. Oh, it is not working. It is giving both files and directories. Or I want to see things alphabetically in reverse order. So Z to A. Now you see, if I want to list everything against under a particular directory and given this command ls switch is hyphen in, that means sort by name, then sorting is revert means Z to A. So it will list, you see, Zotero first, then www, then wisdom, and so on. So these commands are very powerful and you can take the help of any of these commands. Suppose I want to know something on cp command, man cp. So all kind of switches, these are called switches, will be there and you can use appropriately. In some cases, examples are also there. So again, if we go back to our list, to see list alphabetically, we already know what is the command ls hyphen n. N means A to Z. In reverse order, hyphen NR. To see long list, ls hyphen ll. To see calendar, that you all know, cal for a given year 2021. So calendar of 2021 will be coming. For a given month of year, so 02 February 2021. December 12 2021. So first cal is for calendar space, then you can give month or you can give year. So suppose if you want to know what else we can do with cal command, so you can take the help man stands for manual, cal. So cal command, what are the switches available? You can see month, year, country code, everything you can do. How to quit? Command is q. Now, can I ask you a common sense question? Suppose I want to know or I want to get help how to use the manual. So what will be the command? So to get a help against a given command is man space that command name. I want to have or I want to display the help on the manual itself. I want to know how to use the manual command. So what to do? What should be the command? What is your logical guess? Anyone? You're getting my question? বুঝতে পারছো আমি কি কোশ্চেন বলছি, কি জিজ্ঞাসা করছি প্রশ্ন?
স্যার আরেকবার রিপিট করুন।
বলছি আমি যেটা বলছি যে আমি হেল্প চাই এলএস কমান্ডের উপরে, তাহলে কমান্ড হচ্ছে ম্যান স্পেস এলএস, তাহলে ও এলএস কমান্ডের যাবতীয় যা সুইচ সমস্ত কিছু আমাকে দেবে, এভরিথিং আই উইল বি গেটিং। নাও I am a novice user, most of you are novice user, you simply do not know how to use the manual. So I need help from the system how to use the manual. So what should be the command? Any logical guess? আমি guess করতে পারছি?
স্যার তাহলে ওই ম্যানের পর ম্যান কমান্ডটা হবে
Man space man. Very good. So I want a help from manual help on manual itself. So the command is man space man. So it will tell you that what is the man command, what are the different kind of listing options, switches, and so on. So sometimes you need to apply your logic, or you can guess logically what should be the common structure. Let's again go back to the task. So to see calendar, to see user at system. Suppose I want to know who are using my system at any point of time. Linux or Unix is a multi-user operating system. Many users can log on to the system from many different places, many remote clients. So suppose I am managing a server and I want to know who are the people presently login inside my system. So there are many commands. One command is who. So it can tell that this system is presently occupied by one user, PSM, from terminal 7, and he logged on at this point of time. Another command is, apart from who, is W. If I give W, you see who is giving only the name and the terminal. But when I am giving W command, it's giving me much more information, that this PSM from terminal 7, then what is the date, what is the time, what he is doing, whether he is idle, what kind of CPU time he is using, everything. It's very informative in compare with who command. So both are serving the same purpose, telling you who are the users of your system presently, who logged on inside the system, but the amount of information it is giving, that varies. And the most resourceful command which provides you maximum amount of information related to logged on user is finger. So if I give finger command, sometimes it can say that finger command is not available. You can install finger. So this is the installing command of this Ubuntu. So let me explain. Sudo means you are the sudo user. Sudo user, I already told you. At the user you have created during the installation time, you have given a username, you have given a user password. Then this is the command apt install. Then this is the name of the software or utility what you are going to install. So let me install finger command here. So it will be asking me the sudo or password, that means system password. I'm giving the system password, and automatically if your machine is connected, it will install the software, it will configure the software, and it will create the appropriate manual database, so that later on you can get help on man on finger. That means finger command. So that is the power of Linux operating system. You can see, you just sudo apt, you just install this one, and you can have your system ready. Now you see, the next moment I can take help on the finger command, man finger. So now finger command, what is the options, what are the switches, everything. Now if I want to quit from here, Q is the command, and if I want to see what finger command can do for me, just like in the line of who, W, and so on, so I can just call the command finger. So here you can see, it can tell me that who logged in, PSM logged in, what is the name of the user, additional information, what is the terminal, common information, idle from what time, what is the login time, what is the office address, what is the office phone, and many more such things it can give if the information is available. So finger is a very powerful command to know who logged in. At any point of time, you can get maximum amount of information through this command. And another command is who am I. Suppose you I forgot that in suppose in one machine I have many login names. That may sometimes happen. I have login name PSM1, PSM2, PSM3, and so on. And sometimes suppose I forgot that who I am actually, in which login credential I have entered here. So I can give me this command to tell computer who am I. Uh, So you can see I have given wrongly the space. The command is without space. No command should include the space in between this one. So the command should be who am I in one go. Who am I? So it says that your login name is PSM. So this is also useful command. So we got 4 commands actually. Who, who am I, and the most useful or most comprehensive finger command. So all these 4 commands gives information of the same scale, but the degree of information differs. Then 20. So let's practice this 20 first, 20 commands first. Then in the next we will be covering the next 10 commands. These are slightly different because 21 to 30 you need to give more than one command to know this. So first you practice this 20 what we have discussed. The recording of this class will be available soon after half an hour, so you can check the video, you can practice yourself. You don't need a computer to practice. So start from the first one, end with the 20, and every time you give the command in your you can practice in your answer, in your exercise book, and you can give the command and also give an example, because on the basis of these commands our first examination will be taking place. Then we will be slowly moving towards the next sets of commands. Okay, then do you have any question now?
স্যার হ্যালো
বলো।
স্যার আগের দিন
বলো।
ওগুলো প্র্যাকটিস করছিলাম স্যার, ওখানে আমি ন্যানো অ্যাড্রেস টু ডট টিএক্সি দিয়ে ওটা ন্যানোর মধ্যে গেলাম, মানে এটার ফুল স্ক্রিন এডিটারে গেলাম, দিয়ে তারপরে ওখানে যেটা আমি সেভ করলাম, দিয়ে তারপর আমি যখন এই স্ক্রিনে এসে ক্যাট অ্যাড্রেস টু ডট টিএক্সি দিচ্ছি তখন নো সার্চ ফাইল আর ডিরেক্টরি দেখাচ্ছে।
তুমি এলএস করে দেখো তুমি ফাইলের নাম টাইপ করতে কিছু ভুল করছো কিনা। মোস্ট অফ দ্য টাইম আমরা এইটা করি। আর ইনিশিয়ালি ফাইলের নামের মধ্যে না কোনো স্পেস দেবে না, ফাইলের নামটা যেন একসাথে হয়, কোনো স্পেস না থাকে।
ওকে স্যার, তাহলে কি স্যার মানে এরকম নো সার্চ ফাইল যদি দেখাই তাহলে কি আবার ন্যানো করে আবার ওখানে গিয়ে আবার
না না
সেম
তুমি
ইনপুট?
না তুমি এলএস করে দেখো যে অ্যাকচুয়ালি ফাইল নেমটা কি, তাহলে তুমি বুঝতে পারবে যে ফাইলের নামটা কি, সেইটা দাও।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, অ্যাড্রেস টু ডট টিএক্সটি
অ্যাড্রেস টু ডট টিএক্সটি। তাহলে কি তুমি যখন দেখছো দিচ্ছ নাকি ন্যানো গ্রেটার দেন সাইন দিচ্ছ?
এমনি
তুমি ফাইলটা দেখতে চাইছো তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
না এটাকে ন্যানোতে রিওপেন করতে চাইছো, কি করতে চাইছো?
স্যার মানে আপনি সেই প্র্যাকটিসটা আগের দিনে যেটা দেখালেন যে ন্যানো করে ওটা যখন সেভ করে বেরিয়ে এলাম, তারপর ক্যাটে গিয়ে যখন দেখালেন মানে ক্যাট ডট মানে ক্যাটের পর যখন করলেন তো আপনার পুরো এটা ডিটেলসটা চলে এলো আপনার মানে।
হ্যাঁ, তো তুমি তখন আর ক্যাট গ্রেটার দেন সাইন দেবে না। যেমন ধরো এই ক্ষেত্রে যেমন ধরো এই যে আমি যখন ডিসপ্লে করতে চাইবো তখন ক্যাট স্পেস, যখন ক্যাট দিয়ে ক্রিয়েট করতে চাইবো তখন ক্যাট গ্রেটার দেন মানে ক্যাট রিডাইরেকশন। যেমন ধরো আমি এখানে একটা ফাইল তৈরি করছি nano www.txt, লিখলাম আমি কিছু হ্যালো ওয়ার্ল্ড, সেভ করলাম কন্ট্রোল ও কন্ট্রোল এক্স, এলএস করে দেখলাম ফাইলটা হয়েছে www.txt। এবার এইটাকে আমি শুধু দেখতে চাইছি, দেখো ক্যাট স্পেস www.txt হ্যালো, বুঝলেন?
ওকে স্যার, এবার বুঝতে পেরেছি।
আর যদি আমি একটা ফাইল তৈরি করতে চাই ক্যাট গ্রেটার দেন সে ddd.txt, এরকম এই গ্রেটার দেন সাইনটাকে অ্যাকচুয়ালি বলে রিডাইরেকশনাল সাইন। মানে হচ্ছে কি, আমি এখন স্ক্রিনে যা লিখবো সেইটাকে তুমি dd.txt ফাইলে রিডাইরেক্ট করে সেভ করবে।
ওকে স্যার, ওকে স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ।
ওকে দেন, তোমরা এইগুলো 20টা কমান্ড প্রথমে প্র্যাকটিস করো। লিনাক্সটা একটু সরগড় হলে তবে আমরা নেক্সট মুভ করতে পারবো। আর আমরা আজকালের মধ্যে জানতে পেরে যাবো আর কজন নতুন স্টুডেন্ট ভর্তি হলো, কারণ কালকে আমাদের হয়ে গেছে অ্যাডমিশন লাস্ট ফেজের। দেন উইল স্টার্ট ফুল ফ্লেজ। আর যারা নতুন কোনো মেশিন এর মধ্যে প্রকিউর করবে এবং লিনাক্স ইনস্টল করতে চাইবে, নেক্সট উইকে 19 তারিখে আমরা সবাই ডিপার্টমেন্টে থাকবো। নেক্সট উইকটা তো সরস্বতী পুজোর উইক, বেশিরভাগ দিনই বন্ধ থাকবে, কিন্তু 19 তারিখে আমরা সবাই ডিপার্টমেন্টে থাকবো। সেই দিন যদি কেউ মেশিন এনে ইনস্টল করতে চাও বা অন্য কোনো দরকারে দেখা করতে আসতে চাও, দে ক্যান কাম। বুঝে গেল? ওকে দেন।